Hey everyone, happy St. Patrick's Day, or at least it is when I'm filming this. I'm sure it will not be when I upload it, but I just wanted to show you a really awesome recipe I've used for the last few years to make on St. Patrick's Day corned beef in the Instant Pot, and this is using Butcherbox uncured corned beef roast. It comes with its own little seasoning packet, which we are going to use. And this recipe could not be easier. It's kind of really like a dump and forget it kind of a thing. So this recipe is from, I'll link it below if I can find it. It's pretty old. I've used it for at least 4 or 5 years. It's from Soup Loving Nicole. I got Tilly over here eating a snack if you hear her in the background. So the first thing you're going to do is I take my corned beef in the morning, I put it in the sink, fill it with cold water, check on it, and let it thaw out completely. And then about 2 hours before I want to eat dinner, I get this thing going. So in my Instapot, I am going to add an entire bottle of beer. You can use whatever beer you're choosing. It is St. Patrick's Day, and I just happen to have a bottle of Guinness, so that's what I'm going to be using. But in years past, I've used ales and lagers. To me, I haven't really noticed a difference. I'm sure somebody out there would notice the difference with taste. It does, obviously will taste slightly different, but it's all delicious if you ask me. So I'm going to grab my Instapot and I'm going to use the trivet insert so it makes it a little bit easier to get the roast out once it's done. And I'm going to just take the roast, put it in the Instapot, add in my seasoning packet. I'm going to add in that entire bottle of beer like I said. I fill up the beer bottle with water once, dump that into the pot, and that's enough liquid for the roast to cook. I'm going to close and lock the lid, select high pressure, and I'm going to set the timer for 90 minutes and let it just kind of walk away. It will take about 10 to 15 minutes for the pressure to build up. So you're looking at a total time of like an hour and 45 minutes-ish. Once the brisket is done, you can either do a quick release and let all the steam out and go ahead and open up, or you can just let it hang on the countertop until you're getting closer ready to eat. Then carefully remove the top and take the trivet out using pot holders or a kitchen towel because the sides will be a little hot. Put it on a plate and cover it with foil so it stays warm until you're able to do the rest of this. So then to the pot with all of the liquid, the beer, the water, and the brisket juices that were in the pot, you're going to add in your potatoes, carrots, and cabbage. Cover the Instapot and cook on manual high for an additional 5 minutes. Once that's done, you're going to do a quick release, open up that pot, and then I take the absolutely delicious Butcherbox corned beef brisket, slice it into nice thick slices. I return it to the pot so everything's all in one and it warms through that brisket one more time. And then you can serve it up and enjoy. I like to put a little salt on top. I like to serve mine with a cold beer and some Irish soda bread that I got from Costco a couple weeks ago and threw in the freezer. Absolutely delicious. And then for dessert this year, I just made a really quick box mix brownie with some green frosting on to celebrate for St. Patrick's Day. Real quick recipe I just wanted to share with you. It makes less intimidating for St. Patrick's Day Irish boil, if that's what you want to call it. Comes together in just a few couple steps, sits on the counter and cooks for you while you're doing other things. If you like recipes like this, give it a thumbs up. And again, I'll leave everything in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.